earn some daylight.
Oh, welcome back. Got the whole crew here. Man, there's been a lot happen in baseball since we last sat down and talked. But I'm watching the A's and the Mariners. The Mariners really need to win right now. Like the races are starting to get tight. Like the A's swept the Astros at home, and the Mariners picked up a little bit of ground. I think it was a 3-game lead for the Astros coming in tonight. Severino also kind of needing to step the fuck up, especially if he wants to get traded. Considering
he go tonight.
Yeah, he's it's top 4. He's at one earned run, 76 pitches. So probably only going 5, but like not bad.
Yeah, that's his last showcase before deadline. So
and his last start was solid. So like I'm rooting for the man. Like I said, I kind of want him to get traded, and I want him to fucking whoop ass once he does. But yeah, he needs to make his case, because if there's anything about baseball, especially Major League Baseball, it is a free market, and the fuckers with the money will spend it when they want to, and but they're gonna make you earn it most of the time. Like you're gonna have to show it.
Yeah, and I mean, he's just this is the end of his contract. It was just a 1 year, right?
I think it's a 3-year.
Oh, is it?
But it's I think it was like low 20s per year. So it's not a bad contract. Like it's a very tradable contract, and I think that's what they it's still at the, I mean, it's the highest that the A's have ever spent on anybody, but in today's terms, like,
yeah, he's 3-year 67.
Yeah. So like
that's not that bad for a pitcher these days.
No, it's expensive, but it's not real expensive. And
yeah,
so,
I mean, you go out and pay twice as much for a pitcher now too.
Pretty easily. So yeah, and if he goes ahead and so last game was at did he pitch at the Astros? Maybe it was either at the Rangers or the Astros. And he's been pretty nails on the road.
Yeah, it was at Houston.
At Houston, yeah. Fucking swept Houston. You're welcome, Mariners. Nick Kurtz. Fuck, what a game that was. We'll talk about that here in just a minute. But since Severino's on the mound, and it's trade deadline, honestly, what do you guys think? Is he going somewhere?
I mean, I don't know. So that's a really interesting question, because like a month and a half ago, I said absolutely he's gone. First of all,
what I thought too.
I didn't realize it's a 3-year contract either. But now that it's a 3-year contract, and like they have like such a good young core on offense,
insane.
Getting like a vet to like kind of lead your staff.
Yeah,
maybe you want to keep him.
Well, and also like he's an innings eater. Like even when he's got lit up, he hasn't gone. I think one time he's gone less than 5. Like he just
Severino is 4 runs. Like Sevy's had some bad days, sure, but like on average, if he's not having his best, you're not out of the game. You know, it's not like the Rockies where they just lost 18-0. No.
Oh, dude, I bet $10 on the Orioles today because ChatGPT told me to, and the Orioles won 14-4.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he's at 125 innings already this year. Like this.
Yeah, he chews up the innings.
If he makes it to like 200 this year, like that's a solid. these days, like that's really, really good.
Yeah, he's a dog. Like I've said many times, like I want. Well, I guess I said a couple times, but I kind of want to see him traded just so he can go into the postseason because he's a fucking dog. Like even coming out of the bullpen, he'll give you 5 out of the bullpen. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, I guess my point is, shit, he might make the playoffs next year if he stays with Oakland.
That's true. And if they make the playoffs, if we make the playoffs next year, you gotta have Sevy in Vegas. You gotta have him in Vegas. So he's gonna get fucking paid for that. And that'd be dope. I mean, I like Sevy. I won't be surprised. I'll be somewhat sad to see him go. Not that I don't like him, but I just want him to go. I want him to do good. I like the guy.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that might be a little bit more difficult too is there are like a fair amount of pitchers out there that are kind of on the block.
Yeah. What's his name? Paddock.
He's the Tigers now.
Yeah.
I'm not super happy about that, but we lost Reese Olson for the rest of the regular season.
Yeah.
With some shoulder strain. Not good because he's been really nice this year. Like sitting around like a 3 ERA.
Oh, he's been a really good betting pick too because like he's a really solid first 5 money line type of guy because he's solid. He's solid. I like him.
Yeah, he's a 3.15 ERA this year. Hopefully this isn't like anything serious, but you can keep dropping his ERA every year. I like him a lot. And I was kind of like hoping, like, all right, we're kind of settling down. Maybe we get like one more. Like if we still had Reese Olson, we got Chris Paddock as like our 5th guy. Like I'm much more happy than him being our 4th guy, and now we're still searching, or we're like, we actually. Oh man, I forget what his name is now. But a guy yesterday, I went to the game yesterday. I think it was his first career start. And he went 7 innings.
Melton, right?
Yeah, Melton. Yeah.
Yeah, he fucking dealt.
Yeah, he was looking really good. He had some nice stuff. His parents were sitting about 10 rows in front of us. They were interviewing him throughout the game. And I mean, he came off. So you go through 7 innings. He's at 87 pitches. We're kind of seeing if he's going to go out for the 8th, but it was a really good outing. Standing ovation in front of a sellout crowd for your first outing. That's pretty good.
He was dealing. But speaking of parents being in the crowd, I guess the Mr. Jeff Kurtz and family flew into Houston. What was that? That was Friday night, Saturday night. I think it was Friday night. It's Friday night.
First big game.
Yeah. Arguably, and honestly, I think strongly, arguably, I don't think there's a real close second to the best offensive game in the MLB history. Nick Kurtz went 6 for 6. He started out with a single, and then he hit a double about 1.5 feet below the line in left center. Yeah, it was real close.
Away from the cycle and still had 4 fucking bombs. Oh, yeah. He was a triple away from the cycle with 4 fucking bombs.
Yeah, and 3 of those bombs went opposite field.
There should have been a 5th.
Yeah, the
5th by a foot.
The double should have an asterisk next to it because it was literally that far below the yellow line, but it was still rising, as Tim says. Still rising.
Wow, I mean that was like a line drive.
Oh fuck! Yeah, I think it was like 114 off the bat. I mean, it was fucking smoked. And then his 4th home run was against a position player. Suck my dick if you don't think that counts. Fuck off. I watched what's his name, Johnny Pareda for the A's strike out Shohei Ohtani on an 84-mile-an-hour fastball. So fuck off with your O's off a position player. It was
Kike's
in regulation, and he hit it the fuck out.
Kike's got like several no hit innings,
dude.
In relief,
in a pinch, I'll take Kike as my closer. I'll take Kike in most situations, but as a pitcher, you're like, I got to pick somebody to give me Kike. He'll strike
for Kike to replace Chris Cometh.
And then he'll make a gay gesture that everybody laughs at, and then people be like, "Oh, is he a homophobic?" And you're like, "No, he's just funny."
Yeah, I mean, back to Kurtz. What is 19 total bases, which is tied for the most ever. 4 home runs,
8 RBIs, 6 for 6. So he had a single, double, 4 home runs. 8 RBIs, 19 total bases.
And no one's had a 5 home run game, right?
No. I don't think so.
Yeah, I looked it up. I think there's only 20 4 home run games, and he's the first to do it as a rookie.
First as a rookie, only a athletics member to ever do it. And I guess I heard on Baseball is Dead, Dallas Braden is the only person ever to pitch a perfect game, call a perfect game, and call a 4 home run game.
Oh wow.
That's a nerdy, autistic fucking ass baseball stat, but also that is so dope.
Yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and I mean to just make it he's over the last month or so, he's been the best offensive player out there. And what makes that really remarkable is he got drafted last year.
Yeah. He's about 13 months removed from the College World Series. And now he's becoming the guy for the A's. Nobody's talking about Jacob Wilson anymore. And I love Jacob Wilson.
He also just went on the IL. And so I think
did he officially go on?
Yeah, he did. This afternoon. That sucks.
He's got smacked in the hand twice, and that sucks.
But I mean, so betting odds are I think is as of Saturday is minus 2,500 for Kurtz now.
Oh man, yeah. So, I mean, rightfully so, but also keep an eye on Carlos Contreras that he's playing right field for the A's. That dude's fucking cool too. He's 3 games in, he's hitting just shy of 400, and he's made some fucking cool plays in right field. So you're like, all right, well, considering how the A's have gone, looked like nobody was going to catch Wilson a month ago. And now it's just I don't know how anybody catches Nick Kurtz. But also there's this guy that just showed up in right field, and he's hitting the ball. He had a triple the other day. Hit in it's one of those ones where Denzel Clark would have had that. But the guy was a half step behind it, and it got to the wall and then bounced off. And he got 3 standing up. I don't know, he didn't stand up, but he could have had it standing up. He chose to slide, and you're like, oh fuck, who's this guy? And then he's 7 or 8 games in, and he's hitting 357. You're like, all right. I like how the A's do their farm system. They can pick talent for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they're a couple pitchers away from.
Dude, that lineup is nasty. It's so good, so good. But also so is the Tigers. When they're on, fuck, man.
Yeah, but they haven't been on for a couple weeks.
That they all took a shit right at the same time, and it's gonna come back, but they're making competitive outs, but they're just not scoring runs.
Yeah, so they they went into the All-Star break getting swept by the Mariners.
That's right.
And starting with that series, they went on a 1-for-13 slide.
Yeah.
I mean, some of those games were competitive, and they're losing like 1-0. But some of them they got blown out in. But the big problem was that they just didn't score any runs. And then they've got, I think they've got like 27 in the last 3 games or something like that.
All 3 wins.
All
they did was score yesterday.
Yep. So hopefully this is them getting back to normal. Kerry Carpenter's back. But now they just got to figure out some pitching. And so, like one of the big trade talks was Eugenio Suarez.
Yeah.
And then on Sunday or Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. 8th inning, he's up to bat. And our
that was Monday. That was
Oh
Monday.
yeah, you're right. Yeah. Monday hits him right off the hand, and it was there's no question he was coming out of that game. Like he didn't even like try and stay in.
No,
they pulled him off immediately. X-rays are negative,
which is good. We didn't see a finger pointing
now.
Off that way, so that's good.
I don't know if he's coming to Detroit
now.
Or maybe our pitcher knew that he wasn't coming, and he's like, "Well, no one's gonna have him now."
So what? What's the ideal position you guys get at Detroit at the deadline?
Oh, I mean, like I've been trying to figure it out because it's weird. It's weird because we got a lot of depth and we've got like a lot of guys who can play in different spots. But we got
a bunch of McKinstries.
Well, and like Baez can play.
Anywhere
in the infield and apparently anywhere in the outfield.
He plays shortstop and made the All-Star game as an outfielder.
But so I think our best lineup, our strongest lineup was when he was playing center field. But now the guy who Sweeney, who was playing shortstop when he was in center, has not been hitting. I think he's in the minors now.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and so we have Baez is back to everyday short, and our 2 center fielders, Vierling and Meadows, are both under a 200 average and no pop. And I think Meadows is hurt now again after being hurt for half the season already.
Oh, geez.
So,
because he just came back, right?
Yeah, he did.
Not that long ago.
Like 2-3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'd love to go get Luis Robert to go play center field.
He just hit a pretty big tank the other day. So yeah. And he also know he can play outfield. He's just like choosing not to. Like he's there, but he's not really trying hard. But like you've seen him play, and it's like that guy's got the shit. If you put him on a team that's gonna win, I think he'd be like all-star quality.
Yeah. And it's too bad about Vierling because like he has hit really well in the past, or like above average at least. And he can steal some bases, and he's a great defensive center fielder. You just can't hit the ball now. So I think I might be okay with taking a little bit of a hit on defense if we get someone who's add some power to the lineup. It's not a super high average guy, but it's better than hitting like 185 like Vierling.
No, would you trade those circus catches? That catch he made, what was that today? That was insane. That was pretty fucking insane.
Yeah, and he had like an amazing
who could hit on base.
He had an amazing relay on Saturday.
That was the defensive capabilities you were just talking about. He's got them.
Yeah, he's got an arm. And he covers a lot of space, but
he's kind of like Hunter Renfroe.
Yeah.
So let's.
I'd rather have the offense right now, especially since we're struggling a little bit.
Okay, I wanted to talk about this. I wanted to talk about this stupid fucking bullshit. The Tigers are fucking. Oh, woe is us. Woe is Detroit. Y'all are
That's a good segue.
In the goddamn league still. What the fuck are you talking about? Oh, we're struggling a bit. What do you mean?
We're hitting like 180 since taking out the last 3 days, but it was really bad.
Okay, right now you guys are still 9 games up in the division. You guys could drop 8 games. Right now the Guardians are struggling to beat the fucking Rockies. Okay, they played well today, but yesterday, not a good game. They're about to lose the Rockies again.
Speaking of the Guardians, they're about to lose their closer too.
Yeah, Class A.
Class A's on suspension they do some investigation into some gambling or suspected gambling.
Oh, Bangaliers! Sorry to interrupt.
So yeah, that's gonna hurt them a bit.
Yeah, and he was like a pretty big trade piece too, like a big trade piece. Because I don't think they're going anywhere. Like they they're
on a pretty good tear since All-Star break.
That's true.
Maybe a little bit longer than that even, but yeah.
Oh shit!
I don't think it's good enough.
No, I don't think so. Soderstrom just had a nice little hit.
Nice.
The A's. I like this part of baseball where like we're honest about where we're at. Like we're not making the playoffs, but they're playing pretty good baseball. Like they're still like 15 games back, but they're playing pretty good baseball, and nobody wants to play them right now, and I like that.
I mean, it kind of reminds me of like 90s Rockies. They
yeah,
bob the ball, but can't
like I said at the beginning of the season, it's a pretty seamless transition from an old school Rockies fan to a new school A's fan. It's just like this is right there. I'll talk about people that and people will talk about Wilson and Kurtz and nobody else across Major League, but there's some fun guys for the A's right now, and I'll be sad when they don't make October because they ain't making October, but I'll be sad because they're fun as shit.
Yep, but yeah, you're right. I mean, they are gonna. I mean, they're gonna make it, but I kind of like to see them mess up some seasons.
Yeah,
down the stretch.
They're just a fun fucking team, and they've got enough really young guys. With some veteran guys that are probably not going to get a better offer than what they got at the A's. And so like Luis Urias, maybe. But like I don't know if he's done enough to really spark some interest at the trade deadline, which is good for me. Like, yeah, stay back here, Luis. Like, you're fun as fuck. I like you at second base. Like, fuck these younger guys. Make them earn it, you know? Like, stick around for a couple of years. It'd be fun.
Yeah. Well, it is nice to have, some veterans around if they're.
Oh yeah.
If they think they're gonna have a good future, like, don't do all the vets.
Oh, I got my niece in so hard in baseball. Like she's like, it's got her claws in her already. Like she sent me an Instagram post. Somebody posted that the Giants showed interest in Rooker, and she's like, this can't happen. I was like, it's probably not going to happen. I was like,
no way.
I was like, the Giants would have to give up a fuckload to get Rooker right now. Like in May, maybe they could have got it done, but right now, coming off the All-Star, I'm like the stretch he had into the All-Star break, the home run derby, the All-Star game itself. I mean, that dude was, if the AL had won somehow, if Aaron Boone could have picked he had fucking Cal Raleigh on the bench and didn't choose him. Like, come on, dude.
Well, yeah. And I mean, Rooker's, he's on, he got an extension. He's on like such a favorable contract right now. So he won't be a free agent until 2030, and they have an option for 2030, and like that he's at like I'm looking at it's 8 next year, 14, 15, 19, 22 million a year. That's so cheap for that value. You'd have to give up like everything to get him.
Oh yeah, he's yeah.
Hell, he might have a no trade clause, and I would say no trade to the Giants because it's so hard to hit there.
Yeah, no shit. That like Oracle Park's stupid, but yeah, it's just funny. Is my niece is 14, maybe 15. Either way, she's like, we can't let Rooker go, and I was like, you're already in. Like baseball's got its hooks in you. Like she's a fan for life now. And like, but I also had his like, don't worry, Rooker's here for a while. Otherwise, if he leaves, we're getting some really cool shit.
I don't know. Speaking of extensions, there, Lugo got extended, right?
Yeah, Lugo.
I think it was 2 years that they extended him. Pretty solid deal. Especially considering that we just lost Bubic. Lugo was like the most.
That hit like a tap in the nuts, and like I'm not even a diehard Royals fan, but like that one, I was like, oh fuck, that sucked. I was rooting for that. I'm rooting for the Royals always. Just like I lived in Kansas for a while, but I think they still got a chance. But man, that's a big blow.
What happened?
So he has a AC joint sprain, same as Reagan's, just in a different location, which means Reagan's can return and is about a week away from bullpen throwing. But Bubic is out, and it sucks because he missed 2023 with another injury, which is why he spent last season in the bullpen. And so now, but he's done this before. He says, it just sucks that it happened right now. I mean, he just hit his first All-Star. He's, one of the best left-handers in baseball. He's still, in the Cy Young. He was still in the Cy Young conversation. He was top 5 in ERA in the American League. He's really shown why the Royals picked him up and why they focused so much for their attention on him. And it just sucks because right now we have Bubic, Lorenzen, and Reagans all on the IL. Those are 3 of our 5 starting opening day starters. Right now we've got Lugo and I had it 5 seconds ago. I want to look this up for the segment. Who?
Waka.
Yeah, Waka. Michael Waka.
Yeah.
Thank you, Matt. And
I do watch the Royals from time to time.
We've got good depth with guys like Noah Cameron.
That dude's a stud.
He really is.
He's got banged around a little bit, but he's a rookie, right?
Yes.
Yeah, he's good. That's a good guy to have in your back hip, your back pocket. He's solid.
And he has some really good stuff. We just DFA'd Rich Hill and brought up a guy up from AAA.
Oh, you got rid of Rich Hill already? God damn it! I want the A's to pick him up. Just so he can get number 15.
Yeah.
Or has he already been with the A's? He might have already been with the A's. I don't know.
I've seen so many Venn diagrams with him and the other guy with their teams. I cannot remember if he was with the A's or if it was the other one.
I'm turning 40 this year, so I'm just I'm rooting for all of the old guys.
He has been with the A's before.
Oh, damn it.
Well,
come on back, Rich. Come on back. You probably can't do much worse than we've already done.
Yeah, I mean, we're hurting, but I don't think we're hurting bad enough to pick up Rich Hill.
Charlie Morton has been quietly good. He's given up a lot of runs, but he's got a lot of wins.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's okay, but it's not quite as good as he was last
No, not at all. But he's also 40. So
yeah.
So, but like, I got burned on him betting about a month ago. I picked the over on ERA, and he's quietly hit the under, like just barely. like the under is 4.5, and he gives up 4. But he's but I don't know, in the dog days of summer for a team like Baltimore, you're like, fuck yeah. He's all right. He's all right. We'll take him. Keep us competitive.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess there's I think Josh Naylor went to Seattle.
Yeah, he went to Seattle. He hit a home run in Sacramento last night.
Is that the only other signing or real signing? Oh, Grichuk went to KC.
Grichuk went to KC. Fuck, who was Soto went from Baltimore to somewhere. New York, maybe? Was it the Yankees? I can't remember.
Mets.
Okay. Other New York. Yeah, the
and McMahon.
Ryan McMahon finally got liberated from Colorado. Sad to see him go. Love to watch him leave.
Yeah, I see. He went to the Yankees. Right?
Yeah, and then
he went to the Yankees.
Stealing our second baseman. They took DJ LeMahieu. Now they've got we're the second base farm for the Yankees. The Rockies are the ones building their guys. Got DJ LeMahieu. They're getting Ryan McMahon. They're getting Gold Glove defense from the Rockies. I'm surprised they didn't.
Yeah, but we're not the bottom bitch for the Yankees because there's a lot of teams that feed the Yankees.
We're the second baseman bottom bitch. We're the Yankees second baseman farm team.
I don't know. I mean, I guess
he went one for 3 the first game, and then second game he went 2 for 3 and made a couple of really good plays. So yeah, he's looking good in pinstripes like any good former Rocky should.
And no, maybe a change of scenery boosts his confidence a bit, or
a little bit of hope injected into your life. But the Yankees are 3.5 back. Hold on, I got it pulled up here. Don't worry. Give me a minute.
They're 4 games back despite their win tonight. They beat Tampa Bay, who has now fallen to 500 after their torrid pre-All-Star stretch. We want to talk about a team falling apart after the break. It is Tampa Bay.
Or the Dodgers. So all right.
I would say the Dodgers, but the Dodgers still have a 4.5 game lead. Like we can't call it.
But they had like an 8 game lead, so
that's until they lose that lead.
They haven't had enough games since All-Star break to lose the lead yet.
It pisses me off that the AL Central outside of Detroit is so shitty that the Tigers are one of the worst teams and still have a 9-game lead.
The Tigers have been on the worst schneid of all year this year, and they still got a 9-game lead. All right.
So mad because I knew Hinch was going to talk about how well it's us.
So Hinch did say that the best season that he had for wins with Houston, they went on 2 6-game losing streaks. They won 107 games that year. So you can still have a decent year.
No, you're gonna have a fine year. All right, so AL West, the Sacramento A's just swept the Houston Astros in Houston. And they still got 60 wins, 60 and 47. The A's coming in last at 46 and 63. It's only in the 6th, so they could still blow this lead. They're up 6-1. Seattle still, I think,
they're in a wild card spot right now.
They're in a wild card spot. I remember early in the season I said they're the most complete team. I still believe that, but after watching Houston, Houston's pretty fucking complete too. Like they got some guys. Texas, the Rangers are they just lost, but they're 8-2 over their last 10. I think they were in a 7 or 8 game winning streak. They were well below 500. Remember they fired their offensive coordinator here a while back.
Yeah.
They still haven't been able to score a whole lot of runs, but Corey Seager has been banging.
He's been one of the best players since the break.
Oh yeah, he's been on a tear. I pick him in what's the hit streak game on MLB app? I pick him about 3 times a week.
Beat the streak or whatever.
Yeah, beat the streak. I pick him about 3 times a week. Yeah, DeGrom's been dealing. He straight up butt fucked the A's the other day. Just shoved it right in. Evaldi, is he healthy? I think I saw that he scratched the other day, but I don't know. I don't know what that's.
I don't know that he's. If anything, all I know is that he's not at 100%. I cannot know what's going on, and if he's, if it's going to be one of those things that takes him out, I just know that he's not at 100%, and they're trying to keep him close to that.
Well, he made his last start.
Right, and he fucking shoved too, didn't he?
Yeah, on Friday night.
Yeah.
So I think right now he might just be having a little bit of that wear and tear. I mean, obviously the Rangers are not out of it. They're 5 games over 500. They are
a game back from the wild card. Yeah,
4 games back of the AL East West lead. I hate the fact that the AL West has teams like the Rangers and the Astros who are not in the fucking West.
No, they're on Central Time.
It throws me off. But I think Eovaldi, if he was injured at all, it'd be something minor, especially since he made his last start. And I think it was just like some of that rest fixed.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard something about that, and then him coming off his second Tommy John. You always, anytime he pops up, like what, is he out or whatever. Honestly, don't count out the Angels for the wild card. Like the Angels are pretty scrappy. Kikuchi is good. Tyler Anderson has been solid. That's about it. But they've been scrappy. Joe Adele has had a good year. Jared Neto honestly made a really good case to be an all-star this year. Jared Neto's a really good shortstop. They're five games back of the wild card. That seems about right, but don't be surprised if they make a little run. They're pretty scrappy.
Yeah, I mean they got to make a move if they're gonna do it right.
Yeah, I think so too. The A's, I'm surprised that nobody has got moved yet. We still got a couple days. Today's 29th, so we got 2 days.
Yeah, Thursday at 6 here, 4 here, something I can't remember now exactly the time.
So
but yeah.
we got time. If I had to guess, it would be Andujar, Severino. If Blade would have hit at all, I would say Blade, but he's still down at AAA. Urias and Michael Kelly. Honestly, that's kind of a down low one. He's been really, really good, and he's coming off a suspension for gambling, so probably get him pretty cheap. I hope they don't get rid of him because he's been really good. But other than that, I don't know. The A's are not going to trade for anybody, but they do have some pieces.
Yeah. All right.
All right. So AL East, the Blue Jays got their shit pushed in today. I think they've lost 2 straight. Four straight. Two of them to the Orioles. Orioles they've won 5, 6-4 out of their last 10. I mean, there's 7.5 back. That's a lot to do, but it's not unheard of. And they've been coming on pretty strong here lately. So don't count them out, but don't bet any money on them.
Yeah.
The Rays last time, I guess when me and Jordan talked, they were I guess were they tied or game back of the Blue Jays?
They were a game back.
Yeah, but they were in second place and they've been on a tear. I mean, the Rays have been on a tear. They've been playing really good baseball, but they're 3.5 back of the Blue Jays, who are 4 games up on, or no, they're 8.5. They're 3.5 back of the wild card. The 8.5 back of the. Wow, they lost a lot of ground real quick. The Yankees are still 4 games back of the Blue Jays. Do the Blue Jays hold that lead, do you think?
No. I mean, not that. I think maybe they win, but it's going to get tight. Because
that's what I'm saying. Not that cushion, but do they hold on to the East, do you think?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to look at those schedules because usually you backload some of the division games to the end of the year, and man, that division might just eat it. At least the top 4 are going to eat itself.
That division really tightened up over the last couple of weeks, didn't it?
Yeah,
like really tightened up. Like the Red Sox, after they traded Devers, everybody thought they were just like punting on the season, and
they had a bad week after both the Giants and the Red Sox kind of had a bad week.
Yeah,
and then the Red Sox picked it back up, and they're looking fine now.
Yeah, it's wild. And the Rays had been on just a tear, and they were in the lead for what, like a day or two, and now they're 8.5 back. You're like, fuck.
I mean, honestly, I kind of hope the Blue Jays don't do it, just because we just saw a couple games against them. There's so many damn Blue Jays fans in the stadium because
no shit.
We're just
you guys are right on the border, huh?
Yeah.
Canada's got nothing else to live for.
Yeah.
So on this show, we don't enable Canadians. We don't hate them, but we don't enable them. Yeah, that's I honestly, I kind of see the Red Sox maybe making a push. I don't count out the Rays. I know they're 8.5 back, but they were not that long ago either. So, Camanero's a stud. I don't know.
I mean, it's funny. Like we could say all these things today, and it could be one of those teams is probably going to go get a piece this week, and that can change that whole outlook.
Oh yeah, change the conversation altogether. All right, so the Central Tigers are still 9 games up.
After just falling apart there. So
honestly, hey, they're on a 3-game win streak. So, but they're 4-6 out of their last 10. They really came out of the All-Star break struggling. You left the longest message on Instagram that you've ever left about the last Scooble start.
I was just so pissed off about it.
I felt you.
That's an op-ed in Detroit Weekly.
I refrained from giving a thumbs up because I felt I didn't want to feel like I was just like brushing to the side. No, like I felt that shit.
Yeah. Manny just 1 yard here. I was so heated because like he struggled for Scooble, which meant that he gave up 3 walks, which is like unheard of for him this year.
Yeah.
But he still held to no runs. He got out of the 6th. Like he did like that, Scooble yell, like walking off the mound. Yeah. He's pumped. But it was a 0-0 game, and then I think we got a couple, and then like gave up 6 or 7 in the last 2 innings. I'm like, come on, you just
there's nothing worse
than just fall apart. And the guys who've been like solid most of the year.
Yeah. I felt it. I felt it real deep because the first part of the year, the A's starting pitching was not good, but their bullpen was dialed in. And then they went on that 20 of 21 stretch where it just the pitching, the starting pitching would be okay, and the bullpen would immediately blow it. And you're just like, it felt like you were never gonna win another game. Like, fuck. But also now you're just like, oh, that was so long ago. That was in May. That was so long ago.
Yeah. But I think they'll work it out. Cleveland, they were on a pretty good run. They kind of slowed down a little bit, but still pretty good. But man, losing Class A, if they're losing them at least until the end of August. And, and like it could be longer.
And that is the Royals' fucking window. If the Royals want to have a chance at the wild card, this is it. Right now, the Guardians are struggling even with Class A. And without him, I don't see them really being able to put up a fight. The Twins have fallen off. We predicted that back
and they started selling too. So
exactly.
They sold
they buy now before the deadline, and like they got Randall Grichuk. I think they need a pitcher. Go after.
Well, they definitely need a pitcher now that Bubich is gone.
If Sevy is on the table, I'm sorry, Matt, but I would be very happy with the Royals.
Dude, if he goes to the Tigers or the Royals, I'm a Severino fan. I don't care who he goes to, but those are like the two optimum places. I don't care where he goes to because I'm a Severino fan. But if he goes to the Tigers or the Royals, I'm like, fuck yeah, that's like best case scenario.
Yeah, I think if the Royals, so we've got Noah Cameron, Cole Reagan should be back, if not by the end.
He's coming back here pretty quick, right?
We'll have Cole Reagan's for the push, the September push. I'm not sure about Lorenzen.
4.5 games to make up, though.
That's not awful.
It's not awful, but
we have 2 months.
Like you're not catching Detroit.
No, absolutely not. Our only chance is in the wild card. And
all right, so
catch the Mariners.
Dude, the Mariners got a better pitching staff than you guys do.
Yeah, but
and they just got Josh Naylor, and he's starting to. According to how he batted last night, he's fitting right in. He's like he crushed one to right field. So, man, you guys got a tough.
Royals, their path to the playoffs is not easy.
No,
especially with this mid-season collapse they had before the break. But they seem to have figured out their bats. Jonathan India, remember that he plays baseball. Which is so I liked Jonathan India last year on the fucking Reds, and we got him. I was excited, and this year I'm like, oh my god, if this man, they sent MJ Melendez down for not playing as bad as Jonathan India has, and MJ Melendez is still down.
Oh, can you imagine Jonathan India's hair with Jake's beard? It'd be amazing.
That would be that's like Chuck Norris with long hair.
Yeah.
The Royals got some work to do. The Central really turned into I guess the AL East kind of turned into the Central. Like you gotta what do we got? Who all right, so wild card is the Astros. Or the Astros are in the
okay. So the wild card is right now is Yankees, Mariners, Red Sox, and then Cubs, Phillies, San Diego.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, all right, let's go through the National League. The Mets and the Phillies. We got
it's a
we got
daily
the Philly,
change, man.
Yeah, it seems like every week we're talking about how depends on the week. Is it the Mets or the Phillies? Wheeler got lit up a little bit the other day. I don't know. I don't know on the Mets Phillies. Honestly, like every time I think I'm ready to say the Phillies are going to win that, and I'm like, oh yeah, the Mets got that guy pitching too. Yeah. And you're like, right? Fuck, I don't know. I don't know. I like that. This is honestly the most intriguing race of all of the races so far, and I thought starting at the beginning of the season, we all thought the Braves were going to be up there, but fuck, they're 16 and a half back.
Acuna just pulled up the bum leg running down on a ball in the outfield.
No shit.
But who knows how bad that is?
I was not excited to see that. I
hate that for a trade or what?
No way, because he's locked up for a long time.
Yeah.
But what I was kind of interested about him is like if he keeps going at this rate, like where's he land in the MVP race?
No shit, dude. He's been.
This is Acuna prior to his second ACL tear.
He's on a fucking tear.
I don't know. He was kind of coasting. I wouldn't say coasting, but he was playing tentatively, and I think he really found his groove the past couple months, especially defensively and on the base paths. And all of a sudden, maybe he was pushing a little bit further than he was before, and now he's got hurt again.
Yeah, it's too bad. I mean, it's too bad. Like he keeps getting hurt,
he's
man.
Such a good player. He's so talented, and it's always just the most unfortunate accidents that he ends up tearing an ACL, tore the other ACL.
This injury, I don't think it's probably going to be that bad. No. I mean, he was just running down a ball. Like it wasn't anything crazy.
I hope it just cramped.
Yeah, it could be. Honestly, it could just be that.
Sprain his hamstring. But, I mean, I've torn my hamstring, and that shit's not fun.
No, it didn't look that bad because he was fine getting off the field. But
that's good. I mean, I don't know. I hope he's back on the field, if not tomorrow, but soon, just because, it's – I don't know. I also want to talk about how the Miami Marlins are not the third worst team in baseball, which is surprising.
We'll get there, but moving down to the Central, and Jordan, since you're not one of the college buddies, you won't get this joke, but I just texted Rob, said the Brewers are 2 games up in the Central.
I love it.
I love it too.
Fuck Rob.
Fuck the Cubs. Fuck the Cubs.
It's funny. I thought the Cubs were running away with it. Brewers, they've been putting in work.
They've been so good here lately. Like just even when they weren't like necessarily hot, just like shutting it down, like they just scrape out wins. Like I saw some stat on they were on like the MLB game of the week or game of the day or whatever, and like they are the most small ball club in all of Major League Baseball, and they just make it work. Like they bunt. They slap singles, and they have very few home runs, but they
got 2 big home run hitters too, though.
Yeah, true. But they're 7-3 over their last 10, and they.
Oh, you're talking Brewers. Sorry, yeah.
Brewers.
Well, Ichiro has not been.
No, he's not been.
He's picked it up. Although I think I saw an alert today that he got injured in the game.
I saw something that too, but. I didn't look into it, but
it didn't look that bad. So
they were 6.5 games back just over a month ago, and now they're 2 games up on the Cubs, and yeah. So I text my buddy Rob every day when the Cubs are not in first place.
I love it.
Just to let him know.
Well, that like a month ago, we were also like the Cardinals were right in that mix.
Right, and now they're in fourth place. They're 10 games back of the division, 4 games back of the wild card, and that's a lot of ground to make up for the Cardinals. Like
and the Reds are playing okay. So
and they got some pretty solid pitching too. Like pretty solid.
Well, we've been talking about Green all year.
Yeah.
But that rotation is not that bad.
What's that other rookie? Burns or something like that?
Chase Burns, yeah.
Yeah, he's got lit up a couple times, but he's got really good stuff. So, like, you let him settle in, I think he'd be all right. That division's still kind of wide open. I know the Reds are 8.5 back, but I mean, here a month ago, so were the Cubs. The Cubs were 8.5 up. So shit can happen.
I mean, I'd love to see it. I don't think it's gonna happen, but
I don't think so either. But they're good enough to where the NL Central race is gonna be. It's gonna be fun. It's kind of the same way the NL East is. You know, like obviously nobody's gonna beat the Mets or the Phillies, but the Marlins are not bad. They're not bad. They've been on a little bit of tear. What's his name? Stowers has been on a tear. The Nationals also, they're not bad. They're not a good team, but they're not bad. You don't really want to face them, especially at home. They're not bad. And the Braves, they got some guys. The Braves have some guys. Like they were a favorite to win the division this year. So
I think we're just talking about like them playing spoiler at this point, though.
I think so too. Yeah, they're not gonna win anything, but also you don't really want to face them.
Yeah, if you're trying to like win that division, the Braves might not want to be the team you want to see at the end of the year.
I feel like the Braves and the A's are kind of in the same boat. Like they're not going to do anything, but you don't want to face them. Nationals are kind of the same way. Does Mackenzie Gore has he got traded yet? He hasn't, has he?
No, and he's under team control for a while.
Okay, yeah. So they have to give up a fuckload for him. So, all right. Well, NL West. Dodgers still 4.5 games up. I don't see them, even with all their injuries. And the Schneid they went on, they're still 4.5 up. Yeah, they'll be fine.
Yeah, I thought the Giants might have a chance there. That's not happening.
No.
Although Devers is playing a little bit of baseball now. He's had some nice plays at first base.
I find it hard not to like Devers.
I know.
How do you say his name? Is it Devers or Devers?
Devers. I don't care.
No,
I don't care.
Both said Devers, and I'm thinking, am I saying it wrong?
I'm not sure.
Devers sounds like a guy who plays for the Milwaukee Brewers. You know,
Raphael
Devers. You love that guy.
He's gonna wave his flag. He's gonna plant his flag in the sand.
It's Devers.
Devers.
I just looked up his BR page.
There's a lot about him I don't want to like, but also like I can't help but liking Devers.
Oh, I like him. I like him a lot, man. I think he's great.
Yeah, I do too.
I just love how he was like, I don't want to ever play first base, so never put me at first base. And he goes to the Giants and like, hey, we're gonna put you at first base. And he's like, okay, cool. Great.
Well, and also he's not been good, but he's not been that bad either. Like he has enough instincts to make it kind of close. Oh, if not get the out, he makes it relatively close. So like I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Devers.
The Padres are like they're hanging in there.
Well, and that offense is starting to heat up a little bit too. So.
Yeah, and the pitching's a little bit more healthy now, and they got tons of trade stock in their farm system. So I mean, and they're in playoff position right now. So I assume that they'll make some kind of move here.
You would think so. They should. They're not going to take the Dodgers, but they could get them. They could get a 1 or 2 seed in the wild card, and also push the Dodgers, and especially since the Dodgers are so injured. Blake Snell, what was today? Wednesday or Tuesday? Blake Snell had a rehab start Saturday in Reno. I
bet he needs another one.
Probably so. I didn't see what he did, but I thought about going, but also that's hour and a half. I'm not going to go.
Yeah.
But that would have been that's pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know. You think the Giants can make a push? Logan Webb's a fucking dog.
He's a dog. I don't know if they're making a push or if they're just going to end up playing spoiler.
I don't think they're going to make a push.
I don't think so either. Especially if you look at the ERAs for their starting pitchers away from San Fran, it spikes pretty good.
Well, yeah, it goes up.
And nobody hits very well in San Francisco. So outside of Barry Bonds, even Devers has not been very good. So, I think it's the Padres. The Diamondbacks are already sellers.
They're toast.
Yeah.
And I assume Suarez is going to go.
I think so. Where do you think he's going to go?
I don't know. I mean, like I said, I'd love to see him in Detroit, but a third baseman could help a lot of teams. I thought he's pretty solid defensively. Yeah, I thought maybe he'd end up in Seattle, but since they got Naylor, I don't think that's happening. It sounded like the Yankees have talked to, but I don't know what they do because they got McMahon now. So
that's true. If it's anything, Ben Williamson for the Mariners had a hell of a game last night. I think he went 2 for 3, 2 singles, but he made some really, really good defensive plays. And I think I still think Suarez is an upgrade, but do they pay him? I don't. History says no.
I mean, he's 35.
Yeah.
34, something like that.
35.
So yeah, like I don't. It's you're getting diminishing returns. He's 33.
33. That's what it was. We looked it up last week, Matt.
Yeah, that's right.
33. I was like 35. It was an odd number. It wasn't 34.
So that's still diminishing returns on, especially. I mean, he could fall off pretty hard.
Yeah. Well, that's when your bat speed starts slowing down, and
and he relies so much on home runs.
Yep.
For value. Need that bat speed.
All right. Well, does he go and where to?
Good question. I think anyone in a playoff spot could use a bat like that, even if they're just DHing him.
Or like the Royals, or even like the Padres, who are trying to like solidify their wild card spot, or trying to get to that wild card. I think that's a good landing spot.
But with the Padres, he's only a DH, because he's not going to start over Manny. Ever.
No, he's not starting over Manny, but I bet he could play a little bit of third or first base.
He could definitely play first.
True, but you're not going to start him over Arise either, are you?
You could DH Arise. Luis Ariz defense, I feel like their defense is pretty comparable, but I feel like the bat for Ariz is great at DH. if you're not looking for power there. If you DH him in that leadoff second spot in the lineup, I feel like Arise would be a great DH because his whole thing is just being on base.
Yeah, true.
Maybe. Yeah.
I mean, Tigers could use it definitely because McKinstry can play. He's been playing third, but you can play him anywhere.
Oh yeah, that guy's literally a jack of all trades.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know where else like really needs someone.
Yeah, I'm not sure either. Honestly, like I said, that the Mariners could take him, but he's a big downgrade at defense, and yeah, I don't know. Like he could definitely serve Seattle well, but
I mean, it'd be crazy, but like the Reds.
Oh yeah. I mean,
Espinal is playing there right now, and he's not very good.
Yeah, it's not a bad call. Do the Reds go out and get somebody though?
I mean, playoff odds say they got a 31% chance right now. You add that, it probably pushes them over 50% chance.
Yeah, probably. Honestly, maybe. The Reds got a good pitching staff. It's been slept on most of the year, but yeah, they got a good pitching staff.
Yeah, I mean, Ellie De La Cruz is getting back to being more like Ellie De La Cruz.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a. You think it happens?
No, not really.
I don't think so
I'd love
either.
to see it.
I would too. I'd love to see the Reds in contention, but yeah, but you got to go small market team. Probably not going to happen.
Yeah, but for a rental, like it's maybe less or more likely they're not going to have to pay him like a ton.
True, and I guess the Reds kind of do that every now and then. So, yeah, maybe. Who else you got on the trade block, Jake?
Sandy
Jake, sorry,
Alcantara.
Alcantara.
Yeah. Sandy Alcantara. He's been pitching better in the second half, or more recently.
Yeah, like he's not been bad here lately. He was terrible to start, but
yeah, he's getting a little bit better. I mean, it looks like Arizona's in full on sell mode.
Yeah, they're not even trying anymore. So, which sucks. Like they had a good team.
Yeah, I mean,
and it wasn't that old. Like it felt like if they had like stuck it together and added some glue guys, added some brick and mortar pieces, they would have been set.
Yeah, but they spent a lot of money on what's his name?
Corbin Burns.
Yeah.
He did not turn out at all. That might have been like one of the worst offseason pitching signings.
Well, I mean, it's not. He was okay, or he's maybe not quite as good as he was last year. But like, yeah, Tommy John.
Like he was pretty good until he got hurt, and you
not
still got him.
Corbin Burns is a bad player. Not that he's a bad pitcher. Just that the end result of that pickup.
Oh yeah,
it was a bad
for a very low output. Not against. I love Corbin Burns. I hate the fact that he's playing for the Diamondbacks. They're really keeping the Rockies out of playoff position. Finding guys like that, but no.
The Rockies are above the 130 mark so far.
They're no longer the worst team.
And they need to knock that shit off. Start losing again. Like 130 or bust.
Hey, as long as we have a chance at hitting 500.
If we're gonna be this bad, we need to lose bigly.
Yeah. Merrill Kelly would be one to go.
Oh yeah.
He's on a walk year. Once they're done,
what about Marte and Corbin Carroll? Are they?
Corbin Carroll is under team control until like 30.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And Marte is signed to a pretty heavy contract for another like 4 years or 5 years.
So he's gonna go to a serious contender if at all.
I mean, they'd have, but I don't know if anyone. He's been good, but like I don't know if you really want to eat the rest of that contract.
No, he hasn't been that good.
He's still pretty solid. Like
he's good.
Yeah,
20 home
he's
runs good.
Already,
don't get me wrong, but he hadn't been that good.
Yeah, but he's signed through 31 at 20 a year ish.
Well, now you're talking the same thing, like the Severino type deal. Like he's not getting nothing, but not bad.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I
don't think they get rid of him though.
No. St. Louis is probably sellers.
Yeah, they've been kind of shopping Arenado, haven't they?
Yeah, they've been kind of shopping Arenado. Everyone says that Helsley's probably gone because I think he's on a walk year. The rest of the offense is pretty young.
Yeah.
So I don't think anyone moves there, but maybe like some of these, mid to back end starters go, like, Sonny Gray or Miles Michaelis.
I would love to see Miles Michaelis make the 2-hour trip down I-70 to Kansas City. He would be a great Wales, quite genuinely.
Yeah.
Or great even. I mean, honestly, just like someone to fill in until we can get sort of back to full strength. Because, right, I mean, the Royals have had pitching struggles with their health.
Yep, definitely.
Season. But the Royals are still a top 5 pitching team. The reason the Royals are not closer, not close, but closer to the Tigers and above 500.
No hitting.
It is because of their offense.
Caglianone
went on the IL.
I was going to say, I was just bringing that up.
That might help.
He's
hit 145.
Genuinely, it might. He is outside of that 2-homer game. I have not seen the guys that we were asking for. I mean, when I was telling Matt last week, I think it's very similar to what we saw with Jackson Holiday last season.
Hey, I mean,
so overhyped. He was so.
Not everybody can have Nick Kurtz. Not everybody can have the big Amish.
Like 200 is rookie, or is like that is his first year that he came up.
Dude, Denzel Clark was hitting 230 when he went on the IL.
Oh, 230. That's good for. That's good.
I know. I was getting stoked on. Like I've been stoked on Denzel all year, but also like he was starting to hit a little bit, and also starting to hit a little bit of power too. Like he was hitting some doubles, and he's got 2 home runs. But that's a big fucking dude. 6'4", 220. Like he hits it in the barrel. That fucker's going a long ways. It is. It is. But also, man, we missed him in center field. Like there's a couple plays where you're like, and it was like a good effort by Butler's been playing center field. And he robbed a home run the other day, and you're like, it was all right. Denzel would have made it look cooler, whatever. But yeah, he was hitting 230, and now he's probably got another week or so on the IL. But you're like, fuck, man, if he can hit 250, that dude's a fucking beast.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, just get a little bit better offense would, turn him into a good player.
There are so many right now that I think just like one more month, one more half season at AAA, playing, big league pitchers in their rehab stints, guys who are good enough to play in the majors, they're just working their way up. And there are so many, Caglione is probably the best example of it that I could see, but MJ Melendez for the Royals is another guy who has the bat talent, just doesn't have the bat consistency. Folks like on the opposite.
What's Roman Anthony been doing?
Roman, that's the guy I was trying to think of. I wanted to say Roman Holiday, which is not who I was thinking of.
Well, by the way, though, Jackson Holiday's having a pretty good year.
Yes.
Yeah, he is.
Especially compared to how he started last year. Doing all right. All right.
Roman Anthony's doing fine. He's batting 275, 825 OPS.
Yeah, not bad.
He started out a little slow and then just been fine.
It's so funny. All these, like Nick Kurtz started out batting 180 for about a month, and then he went on a tear. Then he got hurt, and then he's been on a tear ever since. Like that kid, I can't wait to see him in the home run derby next year. Honestly,
yeah,
dude, he's got to be in the home run derby next year. Churning that butter.
That would be a sick graphic to throw up on the Jumbotron. Every time it's a bomb, just churning butter.
Yeah, it'd be awesome. But then, like Rooker, though, Rooker came out of nowhere and not even of dispute. That guy got fucking robbed on the home run derby. He was two balls short, and he had time on the clock. And then they measured it down to the 10th of an inch. You're like, fuck off. Like, swing off for that.
Yeah, exactly. Don't do that. Especially since it's all projected. Like, come on.
Yeah. And then, especially when you go to the next day when he does the 3 swing off and hits 2 out of 3. Like, fucking Rooker's a dog. He's a dog. It's hard to say, but Rooker was on a tear, and no shade to Cal Raleigh. I'm glad that Cal Raleigh won it. I'm glad that MLB is running with Cal Raleigh. Like, he's a good dude, and also just like one of the most thankless positions ever, and just fucking crushing baseballs. Like, good on Cal Raleigh, but Brent Rooker should have had 2 more balls, and he might have beat Cal Raleigh.
Agreed.
A's won. Ooh, all right.
Nice.
All right. So
what does that bring you guys to? What is that? That is only 14?
I think we're at 47.
Yeah, 15. Oh, 15 even. You guys are so close. 15 even games back at catching the Astros.
Yeah, and that's after sweeping them 4 straight at home. The Astros, fuck the Astros, but they're good. They just know how to win. They're gonna win the division. I don't even want to root for the Mariners, but I'm gonna root for the Mariners because the A's have no shot. No, it's kind of fun. It's kind of fun having a team. Jake, I know you're there. Jordan, I know you're there because you're a Rockies fan. When like all expectations is gone for like making the postseason, you're just like, all right, let's see who we got. We got some guys here in Sacramento. We got some fucking guys. Nick Kurtz, obviously, but Jacob Wilson, Max Muncy's been on the IL here lately, but Denzel Clark, come on. That guy's the fucking truth in center field. I've been preaching him all year. Yeah, seriously, if he can make 250, fuck. He's that dude's a star. He's a star.
Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know, when your team's out of it, like sometimes it's fun. They're probably going to call up some like random people out of the farm system and just give them a shot. Like sometimes it works out, like sometimes it doesn't. But like it's fun to see a little bit of change. And
so we're gonna go see the A's this Friday, and they're playing the Diamondbacks, and which is the Aces. The Aces are the AAA for the D-backs, and my guy Tim Tawa got called back down, or got sent back down to the AAA back the middle of July, and then Tristan English got called up and then sent back down within the matter of a couple of weeks.
I saw him this weekend.
No shit!
Yesterday.
Hell yeah! So he got called back up, and so we're like, we're just checking the D-backs roster, because especially now that they're in full sale mode, like there's gonna be a bunch of aces that are gonna be playing, and like that's fucking cool. Like I like watching that. Like let's see what these guys can do, because honestly, Tim Tawa I think could be like a mega utility guy. Like he had I think he got sent down with a 200 average, and he had a lot of plate appearances, but a lot of them were coming off the bench, which that's kind of whatever.
It's hard to be effective.
It's hard to build consistency when you're only getting one or two bench hits per game.
Yeah,
but like a utility guy's, like every team needs a utility guy.
Yeah, he's one sports, and he's one announcer with a slight, speech deficiency from having like some of the coolest calls. Tim Tawa, a towering fly ball that like Tim Tawa hits a towering fly ball. It's going.
Dude, I'm gonna have ChatGPT make a graphic for that, a towering fly ball. That's so good, so good. But yeah, so we're gonna get to see a handful of Reno Aces play in Sacramento for the big leagues this time. So that's cool. I mean, I honestly though, like had things not worked out the way the Diamondbacks wanted to, Corbin Burns gets Tommy John, and like they had the guys. It seemed like
it also kind of seemed like the second that happened, they're just like completely defeated and just kind of
yep.
Like the morale went out, and
like there was nobody to pick up the torch and to like keep on going. And like I feel like that's kind of the difference between them and the Tigers. Like the Tigers always had a good roster, but like when somebody's gone down, like there's somebody else just like Dingler there for a while carried the offense.
Yeah, Dingler's. I think Dingler's. I mean, he probably is our number one, but they're more of like a 60-40 split.
Yeah,
see him every day. I mean, maybe.
He's a dog.
Yeah.
Like yeah, you just gotta have a dog, and it seems like the D-backs don't have that many of those guys. They got some big names, but they don't have too many dogs, And that's kind of like the Brewers. Like they don't have anybody real flashy, but they got some fucking dogs. Outside of Mizorowski, that dude's a fucking he's a robot.
Yeah. It's just like I don't understand how balls break that hard.
I know. And also he's got like a 7-foot extension on it, and you're like,
yeah, exactly.
Jesus Christ. He's insane. But he might be a dog. I don't know. He's just now come up, but like you look at the Brewers and like that whole team, and they're like they're dogs, just like I'll take those guys. They figure out how to win. But I think the Tigers got it though. Like they got some dogs like Torkelson, Dingler, Riley Green's a dog. Riley Green's a fucking dog.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they got enough guys too. Like if outside of these last couple of weeks, it's like it's a different guy like making the big play every day.
But they don't have to carry the whole team either.
Like smaller guys too, or smaller names like you said, Dingler, like McKinstry is like seems like he always comes up.
I fucking love McKinstry. He is like just a Johnny Hustle guy. Like he just wherever. Put me in, coach.
I mean, he's also like the only guy who steals bases on the team.
Yeah.
Like he does everything. He hits, runs. He's got a little bit of pop.
Well, see, and then on the other hand, like on the Royals, like Bobby Witt's one of those guys. Just like not only is he an elite talent, but he's also just like a put me in, coach guy. Just like he wherever he's a fucking dog. Pasquantino, I think, is a dog. Michael Garcia is a dog, but that's kind of about it. Like pitchers they're finicky, and as we've seen, Bubic is gone. Bubic was a dog until he wasn't.
Yeah, but it's exciting. It makes it exciting.
Oh, it's so fun. Yeah, and we're like legit in the dog days now, and so it's gonna be, and you guys are humid as fuck in Kansas City, I know, but Detroit's pretty humid right now.
It's rough here, man. It's been like 90-ish for the last. Like I went to like 4 games the last week or so, and it's been like 90 every day. Like, come on, it's fun, but it's not fun when you get blown out and it's 90. It's a little bit better when you're winning and it's 90.
Yeah. I think it's supposed to be 102 in Sacramento on Friday when we're going. And oof. But also, that the ball's going to carry a lot. So,
yeah. I don't know. Sacramento a little drier.
More so than the coast, but it's on the river. So, on this big fucking river. So,
I mean, at least that stadium's small enough, you probably get a little bit of breeze. Where we nothing. It's just
it's not bad. It was when we were there for the day game, it was like 98, I think, but it wasn't bad. Like you had some breeze. We were out on the right field berm or home run hill or whatever the fuck they call it.
Yeah.
Pretty cool though. Those are good seats, especially for kids. Like you let them just wander around.
Nice.
Zach Wheeler though, like we got to watch him warm up. That dude's a dog. Sanchez, we didn't get to see. He was the day after we left, but Sanchez is a dog. Luzardo is kind of whatever. Like he's been really good, but like mentally, I don't know. I didn't get to see him warm up, but Wheeler was fucking locked in. You could see Wheeler was a dog.
Oh man. Okay. Speaking of that, I loved it. I can't remember who it was now, but one of the Toronto pitchers went out in the media. He got a black eye.
Oh,
he got hit in the lip or something like that.
What was his name? I saw that too.
But he went out and said, he was best, or he's like, yeah, you don't mess with Max Scherzer. He's getting his headphones on. He's getting ready. And long story short, I got a bloody lip now, which is great. And then Scherzer went on the next day, and he's like, "Yeah, they told me about that. I thought it was hilarious."
Scherzer is a crazy man.
Yes, exactly. It's like you can believe that story about Scherzer.
Oh yeah, like there's guys that are a dog, and then there's like fucking insane people like Max Scherzer.
Yeah.
But also, like when he's healthy, yeah, fuck yeah. Let's see that guy pitch. Like I want to see it. I don't care if it's against my team or not. Just let's see it.
Yeah, I mean, we saw him pitch on Saturday. And it was he was in, he's from Detroit. Had some great years here, so it was fun to see him.
Nice.
He lost, so that was nice too.
Hell yeah. Okay. I know we talked about Clase earlier, but if he's guilty, he's gone for life, right?
Yes.
I mean,
it's not
obviously.
like other people who's gotten popped. And I can't remember if anyone was really. I know there's some basketball guys, but they weren't betting on. And there's definitely been some football guys, but they weren't betting on their sport.
Right.
So you're not supposed to bet at all. Or in football, you can bet in the off season on other sports, but as long as you're not on company property, which one of the Lions is got Jill located on one of their practice facilities betting. You got busted there. But as long as but baseball is real strict, and if you're betting,
and that's the one only
games,
rule is
on your games. And so I think that's a lifetime ban.
Yeah, so he's on leave and until the end of August while the investigation goes. So that leads back to the whole Shohei thing where his interpreter got convicted for what was it 10, 15 years, something like that.
I can't remember exactly the sentence.
Yeah, I think it was 15 years for Ipa.
I
mean, they have to be really good friends for him to take fucking 15 years.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, it's that or you just really didn't know.
And that's also I also find that believable, except he's Japanese and they're really good with numbers. So
you would not be making those bets.
So
I mean, Shohei. I think it's Shohei, not Ippei. I think Shohei is the one who plays the bets because I think he just doesn't care.
I think he knows ball better than to lose that much money.
That's true.
Also,
I think he's cocky enough to where he's like, nah, fuck no, I ain't throwing shit. And not cocky, but like is that much of a competitor? He's but also you're it's shady as fuck. All of it's shady as fuck.
It's definitely shady, but I'm taking Shohei's side here.
I think so too, and you can say whether or not is he did it or not, but also I just want to see that guy play. He's the best baseball player I've ever seen in my life. So I'll overlook a lot of shit.
I don't know what just happened here, but a lot of shit's going on in this Angels Rangers game.
Oh no shit.
Yeah. Okay. So the previous at bat. Neto got hit in the elbow, off the pad, but the ricochet went right into the catcher's nuts.
Oh fuck!
So and then I just rewound it. So I'm watching the next one, and I don't know what happens here. Oh, they hit Trout the next at bat.
Oh shit!
And now the benches are cleared.
Huh.
I just got a notification for that. Okay.
No, nothing happened. Bench is clear. Some people like two people were yelling with everyone standing around them, and then they went back.
I'll send you the photo that I had. It was from 14 years ago, I think. But it was my first Reno Aces game, and it was Aces Isotopes, and there was a brawl. But I got a picture of it. I'll send it to you. By the way, Mike Trout hit his 1,000th RBI solely in an Angels uniform, and there's only two others, and I forget the first one, but the other one was Tim Salmon. So,
oh really?
Yeah.
I kind of thought maybe Helton got to 1,000.
No, just in the Angels uniform.
Oh, just an Angel. Okay.
Yeah. It was Tim Salmon, and I forget the other one. I thought it was Vlad Guerrero, but I forgot that Vlad
he didn't
was
play there that long.
Yeah. So he was Expos, and then who else?
Did he end in the Mets?
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
I should know this.
I should too, but either way it was
Texas Baltimore.
Oh, okay.
Last 2 seasons. Yeah.
But yeah, Trout is the third Angel ever to hit 100 RBI in an Angels uniform. So hats off to him. I was so bummed that he wasn't playing when we went to Sacramento.
That's too bad.
I know. Just one of those guys where like I'll never be an Angels fan, but like I'm a Mike Trout fan just because he's so good and he's also just a nice guy. How do you not like him?
Yeah. I just want to see good players play baseball. Like
same here.
Don't really care what team it's on. I just want to see some freaky athletes do crazy things.
Fuck yeah. So back to that Nick Kurtz deal. Like that was arguably the best offensive game of all time. Like arguably.
And you have a good case, arguably.
Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that.
6 for 6, single, double, and 4 home runs, 8 RBIs, 19 total bases, 6 runs scored. Fuck, dude. Like it's insane. Insane.
Yeah, it's more rare than a perfect game.
Yeah. There's been 24 perfect games and 24 home run games.
And he got 2 hits on top of that, 4 home runs.
Yeah. So I also heard of the 20 home run or 4 home run games, 13 of them, it was all home runs. So he's already above that. And he went 6 for 6. And yeah. Depending on what ballpark, he would have had 5 home runs. I think there was like 6 ballparks where he would have had the 5th home run.
That's crazy.
Crazy. And the A's have nothing to play for this year. You're just like go off, King. Go off.
They got a rookie of the year to play for at least.
Oh yeah. And Wilson's been fucking great too. Like I hope it's a short stint and he's back quick. Because I do too.
That's something to watch for the A's is like that rookie of the year race.
I want to see. I want to see it. I want to see Wilson hit 350, and I want to see Kurtz hit 40 bombs. Just like go off.
Just
have a
clubhouse has got to be crazy, like between them.
Oh yeah. Well, and then you also got Rooker that's gonna be chasing Kurtz for the home run lead. Like he's not gonna hit the 60 that Judge is going to, but
Judge is to the IL.
That's right. Oh yeah. We didn't even talk about Judge.
Cal Riley is now the betting favorite.
And he's
at 41. He's the first 40. Ohtani's at 38. Judge is at 37, so is Schwarber, and then Suarez is at 36, and then Caminero with the Rays is at 27. That's the closest. Wow. Now, Kurtz is at 23.
Caminero could hit 50 and nobody will hear about it.
No one will ever hear about it.
Kurtz like that time that Suarez hit 49.
Exactly.
No one remembers that.
Exactly. Up in Seattle, right?
No, Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Do we think that Nick Kurtz can get to 35 homers? And if he does, I think so. Even if Wilson hits 340, 350, does Nick Kurtz win AL Rookie of the Year because of that?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's awesome how Nick Kurtz
and also Nick Kurtz is elite first baseman. Like he's really good.
Nick Kurtz is hitting 308.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then Wilson's at 315. He's not that far behind.
No, he's not.
No. Wilson will get him in hits, but average it's gonna be down to the wire, and Kurtz already has double the home runs.
Yeah. So. It's hard to
fucking Big Amish. I'm so glad he's on the A's. That dude's so fun.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, his dad has acknowledged us a couple times. So I'm gonna get Mr. Jeff Kurtz on the podcast one of these days.
And shout out Mr. Jeff Kurtz.
Yeah. Nick Kurtz is insane. Jacob Wilson, still one of the funnest guys I've ever seen to play. But yeah, he's already in the back seat for Rookie of the Year. He got the start on the All-Star game, but
but I mean, he could still come back and light it up and make it a race.
He could, and I'm hoping they will. I think Kurtz has got he's. You can't deny the power. That guy just, when he gets a hold of it, it goes a long fucking way. And I think that's one of those things that does it won't get mentioned enough. After that 4 home run night, 3 of the 4 were opposite field.
I mean, it shows serious power.
Serious power, but also like plate discipline too.
Yeah. And not that he's just like pulling the ball.
No, he's a hitter, not just a home run hitter. He's a fucking hitter. He's a professional hitter, and it's so funny. To start the year, it was Soderstrom that was like the big guy for the A's, and he cooled off, but he's starting to come on a little bit. Jacob Wilson really hasn't cooled off that much. He's just been hitting the ball all over the place, but he's like a me. That's why I like Jacob Wilson the most. is like he was how I played the ball. It just get on base, fucking slap it somewhere, and Jacob Wilson's way better at like actually directing the ball. He's like, no, I see that hole. Yeah, clearly.
I don't know. Maybe if you've been playing lefty the whole time.
Maybe. I started hitting lefty the other day, and it felt right. I'm gonna hit lefty tomorrow, so we'll see.
Awesome.
You gotta do that thing that guy does with the GoPro. I don't know if he straps to his hat or his chest, but
I could. I got a GoPro.
All of his little things. I want to see that, but I want to see you so we can.
I got one right here, so.
I want to see you. I want to see how accurate you are.
Well, I
look like an umpire ranking, except it's just Matt and his beer league softball.
I can guarantee you I'll record it, and I can guarantee you won't see anything but a hit.
All the other footage was lost.
I'll go full Donald Trump on this. No, I didn't strike out. Fuck off.
That strikeout, that was a hoax created by Biden and Obama.
It's a Democratic hoax. Fuck off.
That was not a strikeout. I hit a home run. It was a game-winning grand slam.
Total hoax.
Otherwise,
they hoaxed bigly. All right, so we got anything to else to cover? I think we got the trade deadline's been kind of quiet. It's probably going to pick up, I would think, but we only got a couple days.
Yeah, I mean we'll probably have a big list of trades to talk about next week.
I say next week we probably got a bunch, but other than that, I think we covered. Oh, Bryce Harper told Rob Manfred to fuck off.
I love it.
I do too. I know you don't like
Harper, but I like him more now.
I know you hate Bryce Harper.
That was awesome. I like him more now, a lot more.
I do too. I also kind of respect Manfred for saying it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna leave. Like I love Harper for saying get the fuck out of my clubhouse, but also I respect Manfred for saying fuck off. I'm not doing that.
I mean, yes, but like it sounded like some people kind of had to break it up a little bit.
It sounded like
they let him go. Harper might have dragged him out.
I've been telling you about Harper for a while. I like that guy.
All right,
I've been saying it for a while. I hope there's not a lockout. That's the thing. As I hope there's not a lockout.
Yeah.
It sounds like they're probably gonna be. I really hope it don't happen, but yeah.
I mean, the only way it doesn't happen is if they get everybody. Like we get Aaron Judge, you get Ohtani, you get every like heavy name, like heavy hitter, big name guy to really like throw up a stand and say, no, we're not going to do a fucking lockout, but you're going to do what is fucking right. I mean, I think the MLBPA is in a way better position than the NFL Players Association, which is a fucking shambles. That's a joke. That is a joke of a union. It is a union in literally name only. I think the MLBPA is going to be able to create there has to be some form of a compromise where the players are protected and the owners in the league feels like it came out of it, without losing too much. And I think they're going to be able to find that ground. I mean, we haven't had an MLB lockout in ages.
3 years ago.
Ages. As I forget about what happened in 2022. Yeah, I was thinking
94 before that.
Absolutely.
94 was so bad. They had to use steroids to come back.
It was the 94, and I was like, I wasn't even born yet. We had the last lockout.
Well, to be fair, me and Jake were barely born, so
yeah, y'all aren't that much older than me.
No, like that was when we first started paying attention to baseball.
Pretty much, yeah.
And so our first experience of baseball was learning about the old times, but also seeing the steroids, and the steroids were awesome.
It was so fun.
It was so fun.
Yeah, it brought all the fans back after the lockout.
Oh, dude, McGuire, Sosa, that run was so much fun. So much fun. And it's so weird because everybody acknowledged that, like, yeah, these guys are juiced out of their gourd, but nobody fucking cared.
Not Griffey.
No. Yeah. And honestly, Griffey was like, man, can you imagine if he would have been on the gas? Fuck.
Might not have been hurt the second half of his career.
Yeah, he might have played for 40 years.
He might have hit, 800 home runs.
Yeah. Yeah. Sweetest swing in all of baseball to date is King Griffey.
One of the coolest guys too.
Oh yeah.
Okay. One last thing.
Okay.
Did you guys see the Ichiro speech Hall of Fame?
Yeah, he
talked shit on Miami.
Yeah, he talked shit on Miami, and he talked shit on the one voter who didn't vote for him.
Oh no shit! Fuck yeah.
So like earlier this year, he like asked the guy to dinner. He said, "You can come have dinner at my house." And after the speech, like that offer has been rescinded. I didn't even know y'all were a team is insane. Like
that's so funny.
Them.
They had interleague play. Like
they won more titles than he did.
Yeah, right.
But respect. Yeah,
you have to be one of the greatest of all time to be able to say,
respect.
I didn't even know that Miami.
I also like him cursing in his speech too, because like he's always known for being super blue. Like,
oh yeah, he's and also like you talk to the people that played with him. They're like, I've never seen Ichiro not wearing a uniform ever until he gets into the Hall of Fame.
Well, even now, like you see him every once in a while, just like warming up.
Yeah.
Like before a game, he's not playing. He's just like out there throwing the ball around or something.
I know he's baseball's Mr. Miyagi. Fucking awesome. I love Ichiro. I love the Japanese players in general. Like they just love the game. Like they have a certain respect for the game, and I think guys like us can respect that, you know, just like
Japan likes baseball more than the US does.
I know. And just like, yeah, but they get it. They fucking get it.
I mean, Japan's like the US in like the 50s, 60s, 70s.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for real. Except with like a better economy. And yeah, like they can pay a guy whatever the fuck all those guys, like Shohei's obviously the biggest, but back in the day, Hideo Nomo, fuck, he made so much money in Japan.
Yeah,
he made so much money in Japan. He didn't come over here at all. He waited until like he was what, like 31.
Well, it's not that he waited. It was
there was rules about how when you could leave the.
Well, yeah, but he waited longer in Japan. He didn't come over when he could have.
Oh, maybe. I don't know about that, but I believe you.
Like you can't just like come over and like sign as a free agent, which I do think is weird because you can sign out as a free agent out of any other country as a teenager, but not out of Japan.
Well, I think it's also that the U.S. like honors their agreements too.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. I think so.
Because they have.
Oh, before we get out of here, college football is about to start. Me and Jake are going to be burning down Husky Stadium here in a couple weeks. Jordan, what's your early picks for college football?
All right, we'll run through. Okay, SEC.
You're the college football guru, so
I am, and I've been paying a lot of attention. All right, SEC. I have Ole Miss and Georgia playing for the title. Georgia's going to win it. No. Hear me out. I think
No, I kind of believe you, but also it's that funny.
I know. Hang on. Okay, so here's my reasoning. It is very genuine. Okay, I think Missouri takes a step back this year. They will still be a very good team. They're not going to be a 10-win team. I believe the SEC's depth is going to take a significant step back. I think we're going to only have we're going to have 2 or 3 10-plus win teams. And I think those teams are going to be Georgia, Ole Miss, and Alabama. And then you're going to have Tennessee and Missouri and maybe LSU, if they can figure it out, coming in with 9 wins. I think Ole Miss is going to be 10-2, and I think their tiebreaker is going to be against is going to carry them. I do not believe that Ole Miss is going to have enough talent to make it out of maybe even the second round in the playoff, but I do believe they're going to make it this year. Looking at their team and looking how they reloaded the transfer portal. Going over to the ACC, I'm going to
not Texas.
Oh, I don't know. I don't love Texas to make it more than 9 wins. I honestly think that they can make the playoff, but I don't think they're going to make 10 wins. I think Oklahoma is going to have a huge bounce back season. I see Oklahoma upsetting Texas this year, like they did in 2020.
Don't give Oklahoma hope, or so they can.
It is so fun. Let them think that they're back.
All right, fair enough.
Oklahoma, you guys are going to win it all this year. If you're a Sooners fan, place your money now. All right, all of it. Your kids' college savings.
Yeah.
Out of the trailer park, put it all on making the playoff in Vandy. All right, trust me, I was right about Vandy being Bama. I was right.
You were right about that.
I think Texas might make a run, but I do think Oklahoma is going to have a better season than they did last year. I still think Florida is still they might be an 8-9 win team, same as South Carolina. I don't believe that they're at that level that they were at 10, 15 years ago when they were kind of their peak era, with Aaron Hernandez, when they were killing the competition.
Killing it.
But it was okay. It was sanctioned by the Lord. They had Tim Tebow. But I think
Tim Tebow does no wrong.
That's true. In ACC, I like NC State and UNC to make some sort of a push. I'm going to say that Clemson is going to win it, but I can see NC State and UNC kind of vying for that second spot.
What about Miami?
I think Miami. I can't tell you what they're going to do. Their namesake is like you
keep your secrets.
Hurricane is either going to so I think Miami could be a very, very solid team, but I can also see them having a significant step back after losing Cam Ward. Cam Ward left, right?
He got drafted.
Okay. Yeah. In a second. Yeah. I don't necessarily trust Miami's depth and their recruiting to bring back a guy like Cam Ward. I don't think they're going to be out of it by any means. I don't know if they're going to be as dumb as they were last year. I think some dark horses that to look out for are Boston College again and Georgia Tech. I think both of those teams, they have solid coaching. They even if they don't have the same, depth at quarterback or running back like they did last year, I think that they always are one of those teams that they might spoil someone's season.
How many points does CSU beat Wyoming by?
Y'all have us at home this year. Y'all don't get the privilege of playing in little canvas stadium, your fancy little mini mile high. Mile high. I don't believe you guys are walking out of War Memorial Stadium with a dub. I don't believe you guys are walking out, period. I was telling y'all last year, those linemen that I was telling you about that were like 5'9" and 112, they've been feeding them a lot of corn, a lot of HGH.
They've been eating a lot. And we don't
worry about, Wyoming's one of those red states. We don't worry about GMOs. We stuff them in the cattle. All right, we stuff them. Those are like when you get a steer and like a year later the dude's like 1,200 pounds. That's what we got right now. And you guys are going to get fucking walloped. I think CSU is going to beat Wyoming by a score of like 38-3. Right now. I honestly don't. It's so hard to say, but I really don't. I'll talk all this smack and have no faith that will back it up. I'm they're like, you in what army? And I'm like, I know there's nobody behind me, and I'm still talking all this shit.
YO versus the world.
Exactly. Big 12. I think we're gonna look at K-State taking it this year. I think last year was the inconsistency. I think is going to be remedied. I really like K-State. I don't think BYU, not without, BYU is done. So Jake Retzlaff is done, and I don't really think.
Oh yeah, he was a Jew in playing that's a weird one.
Yeah, it was like a huge meme, BYU, because Jake Retzlaff.
But now he got booted because he fucked a girl,
and he didn't soak. And that's the problem. If it was
premarital
soaking, it's
if he would have listened to our show, he would have known better. He would have known better.
I know.
Cam Rising could have told him
exactly. Although Utah might make some form of make it tough, at least in like the pack. Utah, I don't know. I want to like Utah, but after the way they played and down the stretch last season, I just don't think that they have like the ability to maintain that. I think they're still kind of rebuilding their program. I like K-State. BYU might make a push. I honestly don't know without Travis Hunter and Shadur Sanders, who is genuinely a very talented quarterback, how good the Buffaloes are going to be. I've seen a lot of predictions where they're in the bottom 5. Actually, almost every single ESPN analysis has said that they're going to be in the bottom 5 in the Big 12. I don't know how to take that. They just had a really solid season. I think they're going to be better than that. But
who did they keep?
Dion needs like 3 more years to really cement himself and to really cement that program before I'm like confidently saying 8 wins or more. I think K-State is at that level where they're going to win this. Last season was unfortunate, but I really think whatever his name is, the long-haired kid, he's the guy who replaced Will Howard, whatever.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah,
I can't remember his name, but
I think he's really going to have a solid season this year. I really like him to take a step forward in his development. I don't mind the idea of like a team like Oklahoma State. I don't know why I said Houston. A team like Oklahoma State maybe trying to make some sort of a push, or Texas Tech. But I think this is K-State's division to lose. I don't think Iowa State has nearly the same depth that they do last year. And that's, well, Big Ten, I genuinely like Wisconsin to be a dark horse, but I think this is going to come down to Penn State and Ohio State again. I do think Wisconsin
Penn State's stacked.
I think Wisconsin might, surprise us. We might see kind of that late 2010s Wisconsin that has been kind of missing. But I do think this is Ohio State's to lose. I don't believe Michigan is going to be the same team that they were 2 years ago again. I think last year really showed their colors. I think they have a lot of development to do, coaching-wise and development-wise, with their young roster. But again, it's Michigan. So I don't mind Michigan State too. They might make a push. I mean, if I were to rank everybody in the Big Ten, I'd say Ohio State, Penn State, Wisconsin, maybe Michigan, and then Michigan State. And then we might start talking about Iowa, Nebraska, Rutgers. Although Rutgers, if they play like they started last season, if they can maintain some sort of consistency, they might, push 8 wins, push 9 wins maybe. But I do think
their over-under is 3.
Yeah, well, their over-under was 7. They were like, 7-5, and they went 6-0 this season. So,
fair enough.
If they can be consistent, granted, the first 3 games in the Big 12 are against not always huge competition.
No way, Indiana.
Oh, well,
repeats.
I was thinking, Purdue is a joke. I don't think Purdue football exists anymore. But you're right. I was thinking Indiana.
What's your team up in Michigan, Jake?
Oh my God, Oregon and Washington. I'm still thinking Pac-10, Pac-12. Oh my God, Oregon. Okay, I would say Ohio State, Penn State, Oregon, Wisconsin, and then Indiana before Michigan. Washington State or Washington, I would not put up there.
I mean, I don't think Illinois.
I don't think
Illinois doesn't exist.
Illinois had a super stacked roster, but it was all veteran talent. And what wasn't veteran talent that left for the draft or left for NFL free agency, left in the transfer portal to chase rings. I think Illinois last year, they played their fucking asses off, and I just don't think it's a sustainable business model, for this year. I was about to hit the Pac-12. So
real quick, Matt, to answer your question, I mean, if it's between Michigan and Michigan State, it's Michigan State. But in the Big Ten,
I like it.
Like a bunch of my families went to Iowa. I still
nice.
I think
you went Michigan State over Michigan, which means you chose the ag college, which means that's why we're friends.
Yeah, and I mean, if you talk about like the cities too, like Lansing feels much more like Fort Collins, and Ann Arbor feels much like Boulder, and
makes sense.
I've
never been to either one of those, but I believe you, and that makes sense. Because the state colleges are the ag colleges, and which is more our people, I think.
Yeah.
Except for Wyoming. Wyoming's just weird. They got a college just because they have to.
Yeah, we have the one. I mean, if we had 2 4-year universities, I think both of them would shut down.
Who's going to go there?
Wyoming is a D1 school.
It's crazy.
And it has 8,000 people. It's a D1 school, and it has 8,000 students, including grad students.
Oh, like
there are. I'm pretty sure NDSU,
Northwestern,
and SDSU have bigger. And Northwestern doesn't fucking count. They used to be actually good at football, but. Like I'm pretty sure North Dakota and South Dakota State are both bigger in size than UW, like than Wyoming.
Well, I think those colleges are bigger than the entire state, aren't they?
Yeah, not by much, but probably. I mean, there's 500,000 people here. There's more people in Rhode Island than there are in Wyoming, and Rhode Island is like the size of the Snowy Range Mountains.
Yeah, the county I grew up in is bigger than Rhode Island. There was 5,000 people that lived there.
Like the full Michigan, like or not Michigan, Minnesota, like all of their schools combined is like 400,000.
Yeah. Oh fuck!
Like all their campuses.
That's insane. Yeah, so I know it's hard because you have schools like CSU and University of Colorado, and then you also have NDSU and SDSU, and North Dakota and Montana State that you're like competing with people to draw from. But I mean, I don't know. Wyoming just sucks. Because,
well, they've actively tried to keep people out of there too. So
that's the other thing. They're like, well, we need more students to come back here because we're losing money now. Because not after
and the parents of the students that went there are like, oh, Wyoming sucks. People are terrible. Weather's even worse. Stay away.
It seems like just another reason to show out Rob today.
Fuck Rob. By the way, they make the worst lawyers ever. All right. Okay.
Mountain West, I still have Wyoming winning it all. Our one loss is going to be against.
Of course you do.
CSU is going to go 1-11. Their only win is going to be against us. It's just how the cookie crumbles. Wyoming is going to make the playoffs at 11-1. They're going to have multiple wins. They're going to beat Utah. They're going to beat BYU. They're going to beat Boulder. I mean, we're playing at Boulder this year. I think that would be such a great statement win for us to kick Deion's ass. Also, Deion
I'll be rooting for
it. So good for him. Happy that he does not have cancer because that sucks. I really hope he loses cancer this year and gets fired. I don't care about his job stability. I'm happy he doesn't have cancer. Good for him. I hope he gets
beat
fired.
it from work and dedication and something like that.
Yeah.
A little bit of surgery.
Yeah, a little bit of surgery. Tad bit. All right, so who do you got winning it all besides Wyoming?
In real life, delusional fantasy land. I really hate saying this. But I think Ohio State's pretty deep this year. And they're currently my favorite. I hate saying it. I don't hate the idea of like a Georgia or a Clemson making a push. I can see Ole Miss making, the semifinals if they really play their asses off. Ole Miss does not have a great track record of finishing strong though. If it wasn't, my favorite right now is Ole Miss for second in the SEC. But I do see like a team like Texas maybe or Alabama really supplanting them. I mean, I think Ole Miss might finish 10-2, I think Alabama, Ole Miss, and Georgia are my 3 SEC picks to make the playoff, and I don't really think any of them have the depth to compete against the Big Ten this year. I think we're going to see like teams like Oregon Ohio State, Penn State, and I think Wisconsin. I really do believe Wisconsin's going to show up this year.
It'd be fun to see Wisconsin for a little change.
Yeah, I mean they had the longest streak of starting and finishing a season in the top 25 of any team ever. Basically from the mid 2000s to 22. And so I do think Wisconsin's got a really solid chance. I don't think they've got a chance to make it all the way, but I think they've got a chance to play spoiler to somebody like Penn State or Georgia or Kansas State. If you put them up head to head, I think Kansas State, Wisconsin's a pretty head-on even matchup. Right now, on paper, before any games have been played. In terms of non-power conference, I don't hate the idea of Boise State going back. I do hate the idea of Boise State going back because I hate them.
Fair enough.
I get a lot of hate in the state of Wyoming. I hate a lot of people, and I don't think those people care about us. You know,
they don't. They don't. Don't worry, they don't.
The worst thing, like, oh my God, fuck you, CSU. They're like, who are you? Where is Laramie? I've never even heard of that school before. You guys have a football team?
UW's motto should just be "We exist."
It really should. It might draw some more folks. I also looking at not at the Sun Belt. I think App State might make one of their little historic runs again. They've kind of been rebuilding. Last year sucked because of the hurricane. It really threw a whole bunch of shit in the road and under the road and around the road. And it took away the
country roads.
There is no country roads. It's back the way God intended in Appalachia. But I think we might see a team like App State or Liberty or Jacksonville. What is it?
Liberty's been on the bubble here.
Not Jackson
last couple
State.
Years, right?
Not Jackson State.
I'd say they're D3 or they're the HBCU, right?
Yeah. No, I was thinking they were one of the other teams with Liberty that was really good. It was Kurt Signetti's. Was Kurt Signetti at Liberty? Yes. Okay.
I thought he was on the IL for the Royals. My bad.
I wish we had Kurt Signetti. Google him. All he does is win. There's a couple teams that I think could come out of the non-power conferences and like actually make a showing. Boise State is one of them. They seem to field a really good team every year. But right now, those are my picks. I think genuinely, I think it is going to come down to CSU versus Boise State, or hopefully, if God is good and willing, it'll be Wyoming versus CSU or Boise State in the conference championship for a chance to make the playoff. God, unfortunately, hates the state of Wyoming for a myriad of reasons.
Not as much as the country of Haiti, but
any chance Army or Memphis?
Memphis. I like Memphis. I don't know if they're a playoff team this year. I think we'll see their depth. They did lose some key pieces in the transfer portal to the ACC and SEC, but it is still Memphis, and they always seem to find a way to put together a solid squad. Army, I think, was a fluke.
Probably.
Army is going to put up 8 wins maybe, and it's going to be a good season. Army, I think people are going to kind of realize, oh, they're just playing fucking wing T again. I think people forgot that existed, and that's how Army managed to do so well, is because nobody remembered how to fight wing T because no one alive has been playing against wing T.
Navy's always going to have the bigger offensive linemen, defensive linemen, because
they need them for
when you go to sea for 6 months, you got to have some bulk.
Yeah.
You gotta have some bulk, and you don't have to march at sea. Armies, you gotta be able to march. So even your big guys have got to be kind of lean.
Yeah.
Navy's gonna have the O-line, and they always will.
Yeah. Well, those are my current picks. I think in 2 weeks we'll revisit it with I'll put together my whole fucking spiel for every conference.
Nice.
But this is my limited research because I'm still focused on baseball.
Well, as you should be, because until baseball's over, we're gonna treat football as a sideshow, I think.
Unless we start seeing
dude, baseball's been so good this year. We gotta keep on going. It's been so fucking good.
It just pisses me off that it has been so fucking good and the Royals are not part of that conversation.
Dude, they were until Boobage. Boobage is that sucks so hard. I hated to see it. I hated it.
Yeah.
Hated it.
They might make a splash. They might go get Cleavage in the they might go trade for Cleavage to replace the Boobage. I am playing Miami, I do genuinely think the Royals have the best chance in the Central for the wild card. I do not believe that they have the best chance in the AL, but I think out of the 4 teams who are not the fucking Detroit Tigers to make that wild card in the Central.
I think that too.
I think they have a better chance than the Twins or the Guardians.
The Twins have been selling already.
Yeah.
The White Sox are nothing. Who else we got?
That's it.
Guardians.
Guardians. Yeah, and
plus A.
They've been slumping hard, and it sounds like they're shopping Stephen Kwan. Yeah, I honestly, if the Royals are buyers, yeah, they got a shot at the wild card for sure.
I mean, it's 4.5 games. It's not close, but it's not that far. It's not unheard of. I mean, we made a bigger push in August last year to make it back into the wild card race after our little July.
Not as big as the Tigers.
No.
Yeah, no one made the Tigers.
No, that was 07 Rockies level.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
all right. So, yeah, I think we covered it all, didn't we?
Yep.
All right, cool. Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. Go like, subscribe, Burning Daylight Sports on all the shit, and move your ass. We're burning daylight.